going on here? I got some Candace paused on the TV. I'm gonna watch it. Looks like there's some more Kamala stuff they're gonna go over or something. I don't know. It's all sorts of weird out in the world. Who cares? Power stroke sold truck Ryan gave him, they say. So is he not so hip on Upchurch neither? Did Power Stroke get fooled by Upchurch too, thinking he was chosen? I don't know. Who cares? I don't care. You know what I mean? But I do know that Upchurch is forever car. That Lamborghini, he was getting all Creek Squad to sign because it was going to mean so much to him. It meant so much to him that he forgot to mention it to his Creek Squad. Hey guys, you know that car? Like it wouldn't have been a big deal, but you should tell your people. But instead, Kansas Rebel man's out there going, he burst your bubble, guys. No, no, it didn't really mean that much to him. Right? He's no longer friends with Ryan. Oh, that's too bad. You know what I mean? Power Stroke's dad, Rusty, he's got a bit of a brain issue going on too. He's not all there, quite frankly. Huh, Howard, you know what I mean? And he comes off as I'm so this and I'm so that. I'm so much better than everybody else. Rusty can go fuck himself. He's a nasty little mind fucker, you know what I mean? Can you imagine? I went that whole time not letting go of fucking Upchurch being a chosen one because that's what he was saying. And finally, I fucking had had enough. And I make my first video about fucking Upchurch not being chosen. There's Rusty trying to convince me he's chosen. Like, is he just trying to mind fuck me, or is this like a little game you guys are all playing to try and just fuck people's brains? You know what I mean? I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. Like, here's the deal. Who cares? Hey, Shane reacts. How's it going? Here's the deal. What was I even gonna say? Yeah, Rusty. He's been like one of my biggest, longest subscribers. Not once did he ever like, hey, maybe I'll try and reach out, help this guy. And like I never needed to talk to Upchurch. I bought into his bullshit. Maybe I bought into my own, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm chosen for a different reason. What's Ryan Upchurch's definition of chosen? When he says he works for Jesus, I call bullshit. Because if a man of Jesus seen what was going on and they had his fucking platform, they'd make a fucking difference in the world, not just in the independent rap scene. You know what I mean? Like, how's he doing there? He promises a lot. You know what I mean? I'm gonna help these guys who share our stuff, and fucking never happens. Talks a lot of shit. You know what I mean? A little bit of a gaslighter, and not really who he sings about, but that's just my personal opinion. Anybody watch the Trump interview with Patrick Bet David? I watched a little bit of it. Like, I would have had a whole lot of different questions. Like, some man needs to stand up next to fucking Candace Owens and say, what the fuck is going on? Why are they twisting everybody's brain around to try and make them think that Kamala is something that she might not be? Like, hey, Patrick Bet David just has to say Candace is saying this. He doesn't have to take it on himself. You know what I mean? Candace has already said, I'm willing to be sued for this. But hey, you guys want to know another thing? 'cause they won't sue because, like Candace says, then they have to prove that Candace is lying, and that might be difficult to do, but it's like the Marcones over there, they don't have to say anything, you know what I mean? They don't have to prove what they say. They just have to say whatever they want, and you have to believe it. It's all sorts of weird. Yeah, I would have questions like that, like, "Hey, like, do we want someone who's gonna try and deceive us about their background fucking running the country?" Like, really? But, hey, Donald Trump does, like, right squarely points it out. Listen, I don't know, like, I'm just thinking if you're with God and you're not thinking this way, you're not really with God. You know what I mean? Donald says it pretty good and pretty plainly. He says, "Hey, why are my running mates into, like, letting children mutilate themselves?" Like, there's gotta be something wrong with their fucking brain if that's what they wanna see for America. You know what I mean? That's just I mean, if you want God to bless America, you gotta bless God a little bit and just say, "Hey, no child mutilation." You know what I mean? It's pretty much common sense, but and then he's like, all these other like, I've always been big on this, and I don't like, I can't believe how well, it's hard. Women's sports. Mm. Like, women's dreams are being taken away from men. Where the fuck are the feminists? You know what I mean? I always say, that fucking Taylor Swift ain't as nice as she fucking seems to be, because she could be a real voice for the women right now, and she just but then again, maybe she's not with God, and she has other like, she wants men to dominate women in sports. I don't know, like, what kind of twisted fuck thinks that way, eh? But then again, it's happening. It's just happening. Satan runs this motherfucker. It's evident to see. Look it by the candidacy and the lunacy. Like, I'd like to ask Trump so much stuff. Like, "Hey, Trump, remember they show a chart and stuff with Iran and where Iran was at. I wish they would have elaborated on that. Hey, Trump, let's go down the Iranian, little thing there. Where do you think how did you think about the Biden administration's negotiations for 6 hostages for 6 hostages, plus $6 billion of taxpayers' money to Iran? Do you think you could have negotiated a better deal? I don't know. Like, that's what I would have said. Hey, there were some other dealings too, you'd have to look into it, but, what else? What else do we got going on in Iran? Oh, did you guys know and you'll have to check this out on your own, and please, please let me know if I'm putting out any disinformation. But I watched this thing where it's an audio of Trump talking to so it might be a faker or something, who knows? He's talking to some people, but he's talking about the paperwork that he got in trouble for having, like, enclosed in a place, and what it was his he says his government was trying to set him up to look like he starts a war with Iran. Imagine that. I would have asked him that. I would've said, "Well, you can't really deny it because it's on," like, I would have had the video and ready everything ready to go. "Can't back out of this one. You gotta nail the Biden administration." But, there's, like, the things that I'd like to go on with Trump because everybody gets him because he thinks that the election was rigged. Now, whether it was rigged or not, I don't know. Maybe he can prove it. Maybe they just don't want him to. I don't know. We but it was rigged. You guys do know that your election was rigged. when those 51, 52 treasonous FBI agents signed off and said, "No, that laptop is Russian disinformation." And the fact that you guys still don't know what was on it, I don't know. Like, I don't know why that isn't still a huge contention. Like, what the fuck is on there? Now we'll just let Biden lay out in the sun for his time and never pay for, you know, journal entries. Anyways, I would ask Trump so much difficult questions, you know what I mean? Like, I'd want the truth, you know what I mean? "Hey, Trump, will you make a video to Dick Durbin saying, 'Where is the Epstein list, motherfucker?' Marsha Blackburn from Tennessee, and the rest of the world wanna know who's on that list because I ain't on it." But here's the deal, I go through TikTok, and I do see videos where people are showing documents and stuff saying that fucking he was at Epstein Island. So someone's lying, you know what I mean? And if Trump has the truth, he has nothing to worry about. He'd be right there in his superhero outfit, calling out Dick Durbin, saying, "Dicker, you could change the world, buddy. You could let the world know what a bunch of fucking useless scumbags the FBI are. Not only did they fuck me on the election, those 51 or 52 treasonous little cunts who misled the American public." It's time to clean the world up, Dicker. Let's get our shit together. What would you ask Trump, AD? What would anybody ask? Believe nothing you hear and half of what you see. Exactly. Exactly. Obama, he warned you there'd be times like these. You want to fuck the world, just start throwing out information. You know what I mean? And then again, has the information been being fucked with all throughout time? You know what I mean? I don't know. I think so. I think so. You know what I mean? Like Christians, like I love the Bible and God tells me to go to the Bible, so don't get on me about the Bible. The Christians say there's no chance the devil got in here. No, not at all. You guys ever do your research on old King James himself? Was he a godly man? That's what you gotta ask yourself. And evil can't be in the Bible. I can prove it. My Bible has extra evil. Unless you can prove me wrong. See that? Kenneth Copeland Ministries. Can you imagine Kenneth Copeland? That's one dumb motherfucker. You have got to be an idiot to preach the word of God. Hey, Kenneth, no, buddy. You know what I mean, AD? Truth does mean something. This Bible does tell you to be in the truth. Like, like that number 333 does not mean anything to you. That's how many times truth is in the Bible. You know what I mean? And then you're supposed to be like Jesus, right? You're supposed to do the right things, always tell the truth. You know what I mean? To the best of your ability. And if you don't understand something, stand up and ask questions. You know what I mean? And when you're in Christ, no fear, no fear. AD, how many times does it say no fear in this bad boy? That might have some significance. Do you know how many times it says no fear in this thing? Hey, I'm not picking on you, bud. I'm asking you 365 times, bud. One for every day of the year for you, bud. You know what I mean? Get in Christ. I beg of you, AD. But you gotta find yourself first before you can find Christ. You gotta wipe all that bad programming out of you, buddy. We're trying to get you right. Doesn't mean you have to be nice, bud. Means you have to be kind. Okay. You have to always tell the truth and try and do good for your fellow man. That doesn't mean giving them money. You know what I mean? A hand up is better than a handout. You know what I mean? If someone's not willing to work for your help, AD, then what's the sense of helping them? You know what I mean? Like, do you think Jesus would have sat there with Satanists and just, oh, please, please, come on, come on. No, I think he would be like, hey, I love you guys. I'm sorry that you've made this choice that you've made, and well, it's time for me to go my own way, and I hope things end up good for you. I really don't. AD, what do you think, bud? I could ask Trump this question. What do you think about Dave Grohl? And he'd probably say, that's just plain rock and roll. Hey, AD? Well, cheats on his wife, that David Gruel. You ever check out his side chick, Dream Widow? Hey, AG, he's a Satan lover. Why would a grown man sing about Satan unless he loves Satan? You know what I mean? It just really doesn't make sense. Has Dave Grohl been to a Diddy party or two? That would be my question to Dave Grohl. Why do you love Satan? You're a silly boy. Nice, nice, nice. Uh, the delusion you're fed, ADA. Why don't you reach out to the teen team? Why would I reach out to the teen team? I don't want to fucking participate in your guys' buffoonery. If the gene team wants to get down with helping the world and helping the children, they can work with the gene team. You know what I mean? One common goal for one common cause. You know what I mean? We'll set you free whether you want it or not. Come on, Gene Team, join the revolution. Let's save AD's brain. Let's bring him the freedom he was willing to fight for his army for, but won't fight for his family. Do you know you ruined yourself yesterday tagging us important people? Hey, I'm just letting Rusty know sometimes we just, as empaths, we've got to just know when someone's just full of all tomfoolery. And really, I just wanted to say la vie to Rusty. That's all. Hey, I tried. Hey, bud, this is the great thing, Rusty. If I'm chosen, I'm not like I can't do anything for you anyways. So that's good news. You should have your own personal relationship with Jesus. I'm just saying, if you do find out that people are chosen and you tried to fuck with them, it might not go good for you. But maybe I'm just a big buffoon and I'm crazy, crazy, crazy. This having faith in God and trying to do the right things. And, I have to fight my brain because of your stupidity. It just seems unfair, but hey, Kay, how's it going? What else could we ask Trump? Right. Hey, like these are the other things, AD, that I wanted to try and do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna still do it. I gotta do my video on TikTok. I think it should do something and it won't. It will kind of upset me a little bit, but then I'll have to build myself big and stronger and a new idea, but eventually, AD, like, I hope it goes fast, like, they say that the government has a looking glass, and it can only look so far. That gets shitty for them. Something happens within the blink of an eye, AD. Hey, wanna laugh. Wow. Like, it's what one thing I was proud of Elon coming out saying Bill Gates, "Hey, guys, he's probably on the island." Like, it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure this out. But here's the problem I have with Elon. Every fucking day he should be calling fucking someone out, Dick Durbin out saying, "Hey, maybe Elon could put on a superhero outfit and call fucking Dick Durbin on too." Just not that Satan Claus one he has, you know what I mean? You don't wanna be playing for the wrong team at the wrong time, you know what I mean? But, hey, like, it's not hard. Like, you guys do know that Billy is a manifesting machine. He likes to write it down, roll it up, and put it in the oven for everyone to see and ignore and not acknowledge, and here he is looking like a great humanitarian. It's a big deceit. It's all a facade. We shouldn't be living this way. The Federal Reserve is a joke. We work ourselves into debt. How does that make sense? When work should push you forward, that should be a clear indication the system's broken. It's not meant for you and me. It's meant for fucking Billy and George Soros. I'm telling you guys, George Soros is a bad magician. He he's making you guys perceive shit that you shouldn't be perceiving. You know what I mean? He's got DAs paid off. He's one of these fucking, hey, California, we can't, we want to let all the fucking evil motherfuckers out. That's George Soros. Art of perception. He's a madman with money. But hey, he wouldn't deceive the world because he didn't deceive his own people at one time to save his own ass. Did he join the regime? Did he really give it up? You gotta ask yourself, being close friends with Klaus Schwab, but these are like Klaus Schwab. If you guys don't know who Klaus Schwab is, well, Charlie D, he's a penetrator, but he penetrated my prime minister. His words, not mine, but and he's a penetrator, and my deputy prime minister works on their team, a proud member of the WEF. But then again, Charlie D, just like you're stupid for a reason. Something made you stupid, right? Something made them stupid. You know what I mean? Maybe it was just a stupid upbringing. They don't know right from wrong. It's just bad programming all the way around. You know what I mean? What made them be this way, Charlie D? Probably same thing that made you the way you are, bud. You're weak and pathetic because you're taught to be. You're taught to think that there's nothing special about you, bud. But there is. You just gotta know your own power. You you can stand up for yourself, Charlie. You can stand up for the children. If you see something that you don't believe is right, you have the right to stand up and say something, you know what I mean? Like, YouTube blocked Gotcha Man's video about his experience with his autistic son. It's fucking weird, dude, that we're not allowed to have our own thoughts. You know what I mean, Charlie? Just because I think your thoughts are stupid, I do appreciate them. Because I can show you where I think they're stupid, and then you don't have to be stupid anymore if you realize that you're being stupid. That's the great thing, Charlie. You learn it. You learn from your stupidity. You grow from it. And you can laugh at it, but fuck, I remember the day when I was as dumb as Charlie D. I went and got some of these. You know what I mean, brother? Oh my goodness. I dislike these things. uh, just talking about saving. Make one effort to save. Well, Charlie D, you want me to be your Superman and do your job for you, bud. So we got to come together. I can't save all the children. I can come up with ideas, bud, which I've got, but for we gotta come we all gotta want it, bud. It can't just be me who wants us to be free. That's not the way it works, bud. I know my own power, and I know that I have the right to ask questions and try and figure out what the truth is. And if there's evil twatwads running the world is, well, then the world should come together. It's just my thoughts. And well, say, listen, you evil twatwads, you may have mind fucked us for a while, but guess what? We got our own brains back and we got them on God. And it's a God of love where we're going to be kind to one another because we're going to be truthful to one another. We'll turn this ship around, Charlie D. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm willing to be the one, but I'll take the heat for it all, you know what I mean? If anybody's gotta be taken out, Charlie D, they can take me out, you know what I mean? I'll do it for the children, and I'll do it for you, bud. You know what I mean? Some things are worth dying for. Maybe if you see me die for you, Charlie, it'll change your mind. Hey, Charlie, can you believe God resides in here? I I would be I would be a chosen one. Christians are gonna hate me, Charlie D. They're gonna hate me because I'm all about Jesus. You know what I mean? I don't rely on him to fucking keep dying for my sins. You know what I mean? I'll give my sins up. I'll figure out why I did them. And well, I'll be a better man and I'll do the things that Jesus would do. You know what I mean? Hey, if I could go heal people, I would, Charlie, but I don't think I have that ability yet. Even though Jesus did say, have I not said, hey guys, listen up. You're all gods. You can't pick on me for saying I'm a god because we're all gods. But hey, here's the deal. Jesus never said worship. I don't remember ever hearing that. It's all about the Father. You know, the one upstairs. You know what I mean? I think Jesus would be disappointed that there's a religion named after him. But then again, how disappointed could he be? Because, well, it is the Christ. So I guess the Christ. But the Jesus thing, that wasn't, it seems weird that he never heard that name, but that's the name we call him. You know what I mean? Char- Charlie, does that seems weird, eh? Like you do know that man never heard the word Jesus. If someone said, "Hey, Jesus," he probably would have been like, "Who's that? Who's he talking to?" But anyways, Charlie, what else would we ask Trump? What are some of the questions you would ask Trump, bud? What does Charlie D get for free if I get you elected? Hey, what does Charlie D get? How can you make Charlie D happy? Well, Charlie, I'd ask him. I would ask him. Charlie, you listening? You might think this is crazy. Troll daddy. You're being trolled right now, troll daddy. You're trolling yourself. Hey, Charlie, seriously, this is one question I would lay down on the Trumper. I'd say, listen, muchachos, let's pretend for a minute that there is an almighty creator. And you had to answer this question to him or his son, the truth. Now, is there a galactic federation of aliens? And are they the good guys? Now, Charlie, what you're thinking is, Carl, you're spinning out of control. You're all over the place. You're going loopy, perhaps even manic, Carl. Stop with your buffoonery, eh, bud? But listen, I go through this every once in a while. But there was this Canadian, like he's real, go check him out. I can't remember what his name is, but you can go check this out with the information that I'm about to give you, Charlie D. Go and ask. Well, listen, bud, it's hard for me to do this video with you jumping on me like this. So, Charlie, there's this Canadian defense minister. Now, I've seen interview with him. The first time I seen anything was in an interview on the internet. And after I was done watching the interview, I went and Googled to make sure that this guy was actually a defense minister. It was Paul Hillier, something like that, bud. And so it was legit. He was the actual dude, unless it was AI. You know what I mean? But he's talking about how there's this galactic federation of aliens. Now, I didn't read anywhere where this guy lost his fucking mind or anything like that. So you'd have to go watch that video and get your own interpretations on what you think of it. But here's the deal: when you look it up, Paul Hilliard, I think is his name. If you go look it up, Kane, stop. If you go look it up, there's other videos of him in Congress talking to the American Congress about the Galactic Federation of Aliens. I know it sounds weird, eh? Can you imagine that? And us not knowing, but there's the defense minister saying, hey, yeah, there is. They're the good guys. They want us to smart our fucking act up. They want us to get our shit together. But here's the other thing, bud. Here's the other. So you got one kooky Canadian government official who was in charge of our defense, saying there's a galactic federation of aliens. So that's a little bizarre, all on its own, right? So, Kane, stop. So now I watched another clip. Now I may have saved it. It's somewhere or something. But it's about this Israeli space guy. Kane, stop it. Damn it. Israeli space minister. And he's talking about the Galactic Federation of Aliens and how Donald Trump knows their existence. And Donald has been told not to tell the American people. Now, I'm saying maybe Donald Trump's a liar. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because I have watched interviews where he has said, no, I don't personally know of anything. But, but like I said in the past, there's an interview out there between him and his son, Don Jr. Is it the stupidest thing you've ever heard? Hey, these are government officials. When do we believe them, AD? Because if you go watch the interview with Don Jr. and Don actually says, "There's something I wish I could tell the American people," when Don Jr. asks him about the aliens. So you tell me I'm fucking crazy, but or I'm thinking stupid. I'm just taking shit from our politicians, hey? People who are supposed to be leading the way. Why is it so crazy, bud? Have you ever watched Mr. MRB 333's videos? There's a lot of fucking weird shit in the sky, brother. You might want to start counting your blessings, AD. Hey? I had this conversation with you, Carl. There is no right or left. Well, I don't know if there's a right or left. There's a right and wrong. There's a right and wrong. I'm not saying I've never said, hey, I think Donald Trump is the good guy. I said, let's find out if he's the good guy or he's the bad guy. Let the truth fall where it does. I don't have a vested fucking interest in anything but the fucking truth. Like, the only way for people to figure out what they want to do is for them to have the fucking truth. And the truth is, Donald Trump doesn't want children mutilated. You know what I mean? Like, like Kamala Harris, not like that Tim guy. They want abortion for how long? Like, I don't think anybody has the right to take away anybody's what they want to do. But here's the deal. I say put like if you my body, my choice, put those little clinics all over everywhere you want to fucking put them. But know that hey, maybe there's a responsibility within you to that you don't ever want to acknowledge and have to suffer the pain of what you fucking did. Maybe there's a bad place for you. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't think it's right, but I don't know. That's their personal relationship with God. That's what I would suggest before you go get it done. Try and get a personal relationship with God before you do stuff with that. Make sure it's all right with God and all right with yourself. And if you're not into God, and you just deal with that. You know what I mean? And whoever does it to you, they're probably gonna have to go through a lot of karma too. Like that would I wonder if abortion doctors ever think about that. What if there is a God and I have to eat my karma? Shoot, be gonna be a good time. Do I feel good about what I did? I don't think so. But hey, I don't know. I'm just a crazy person. But hey, I actually believe God's real and we might have to suffer consequences for our actions here on earth. You know what I mean? But who knows? I don't have the answers. I don't remember a past life or fucking whatever else. You know what I mean? God only comes to me and tells me that, well, my world fucking sucks. And if I don't like it, I'm the only one that can change it. And well, I'll keep trying to change it. But unfortunately, I gotta try and get people to figure out what the truth is. And quite frankly, nobody really wants to figure out what it is. Well, if it's planned, then then we stop their plan. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, I don't like I stuck up for Elon about the whole Bill Gates thing. You know what I mean? But I think he could be doing more. He could get that list if he wanted it. You know what I mean? But there are dealings with Kimball and Epstein. I'm not saying that kind of deal. Business dealings. I don't know what it's that. What's her name? Oh, I can't remember her name. She's unredacted sometimes. I don't. I really don't know. Only we can find out. You know what I mean? Who is part of the show? We're just gonna sit back and let it fucking work its way out into us, you know what I mean? Everybody believing that like, who knows, maybe Q's real. What if it's not? Well, all those people wait for a savior. Hey, what happens if Jesus ain't coming from the sky? Oops. Well, we sold our future for a savior that told us he was inside of us. And we are our own saviors. If we have that personal relationship with him, he will give us the power and the knowledge and the know-how to get us out of our situations. You know what I mean? You only know what they allow you to know, and what they allow you to know is to show you. Wow, there's gotta be some real people out there too, Venomous, who say some real shit. It's just for you to use your discernment. Like, if we don't wanna like, this is what I mean. I don't understand how Patrick Bet David or any of these fucking other men aren't standing up to this fucking Kamala thing saying, "There's a real fucking problem here, man." Like, can we just fucking, like, somehow come together and let everybody know that, well, these news, they're hurting people's brains. We need to find a way to get actual news on the news. You know what I mean? Stop accepting lies. But here's the thing, in Canada here, well, the taxpayer, we pay for all the news. We fucking pay for it. That's how fucking retarded Canadians are. We pay for our news. We fucking pay for it. They're complete fucking failures and give themselves millions of dollars of fucking bonuses. This is a fucking joke. Oh, Tax D, how's it going? What? Oh, you guys. What else we got going on? Like, we can't even like, why isn't Patrick Bet David asking Trump like, "Hey, how come Biden's still in office when he wasn't responsible for that paperwork? Isn't that admittance that he's mentally incapable of paperwork, therefore incapable of running the fucking country?" Like, we don't get it. Like, it's all by design, bro. Wow, let's break the design. Only we can break it. It's the Matrix. You have to be Neo or Trinity or whoever the fuck you want to be to get out of this fucking cocksucking devil-ridden piece of shit fucking movie we're in. This is stupid. That's the thing. People like me have to suffer because they're willing to say whatever. You'll have to take 5 fucking mental trips to the hospital trying to figure out what the fuck's going on in the world. There's no escaping me, Carl. That's good, Dick. Well, love yourself. I don't want you to escape. I want you in your own brain, Dick. And when the real Dick Durbin gets in his own brain, she might be a menace to Dick Durbin. And the man behind this Dick Durbin. Unplug from the machine, Carl. No, that's what you want me to do, bud. No, I'm not hooked up to the machine. I'm seeing realms of fucking possibilities, and I'm looking for solutions to stop it. Rather than sitting in fear like you fucking people ignoring the problems. I don't care. I'd rather die trying to be a man than fucking this guy. Won't hug me the whole fucking day. And then, like, and I even make sure. Take him outside. Come on, we can do the video. Feed him. We're like, holy fuck. Oh, I love him though. Like I do. It's he fucking hates me, but I love him. It's a weird relationship. Anyways, what do you guys want to talk about? Huh? See, this is the thing. I only do this shit. I don't do it to be a dick. Like fucking Christians are in big fucking trouble. See here, Christians are fucking lip service. They ain't about Jesus and doing the right fucking things. Right, look at this. And he answered and said to them, did I say a prophecy of you hypocrites as it is written? These people honors me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. And in vain they worship me, teaching as doctrines of the commandments of men. The commandments of men. A lot of lip service. It don't matter how many TikTok videos you do proclaiming your love to Jesus. You gotta show them. And you can't be creating a TikTok. You know what I mean? Hey, Christian, this is not the word of God. It is not, not. It's a good book. It's not the word of God. Even if it is the truth, well, it can't be the truth because Jesus is the truth and he is the word. You got it? It's all spirituality is all about the truth, people. I don't know how you don't get that. Like, tune in to the truth. You guys are fucking trying to get off on your fucking frequencies of stupidity. We ignore shit long enough, it'll just fucking go away. What's that ever work? Fuck. Who do you call? Oh, Ghostbusters. You can't call the FBI. Hey, dear FBI. I think the man running the America is implicated in a diary. And his son calls him Pedo Pete. Can you put the things together and can we do a little investigation? You know what I mean? Burn. Maybe we can get him out of there and he can stop stiffing. Anyways, just pet the puppy. No, he doesn't want to be petted. That's the problem. If he wanted to be petted, I'd pet him. No, he wants to chew my arm off right now. Oh, now I got the other dogs going too. I had pictures of you from the mansion. You had so much fun that night. Remember playing Pound Town on Tommy? Yeah. Texty, you are full of brilliance, if that is texty. You know what I mean? It seems like a texter T kind of. See, I got you confused because I had a Tyler Durbin. Tyler Durbin wasn't that the name from the guy in Fight Club? Tyler Durbin. Are you going to be Edward Norton? Anyways, I don't. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the Bible tells you, be like Jesus, believe in Jesus. Hey, if you have faith in Jesus, you'll do the things needed to be with Jesus, to heal yourself. You know what I mean? It's like that girl with the garment. Hey, that was you, not me. That was your faith. And it never could have happened unless you believed in me and decided that while touching my garment. would save you. But or heal her, sorry. I don't know if it saved her or not, but I would think it would save her if she was healed by some but and then he told her it was her own belief and she had the power. Wow, eh? They took out the original books of the Bible now, so 66 books of the Oh, I know. Like, if you look at the Gospels of Thomas and even the Gospels of what was it, something of Mary Magdalene, a lot of them are saying, "Hey, the power is you." God Jesus Christ resides in you. Even the Bible, like I was saying earlier, like, "Hey, we're all God's. We're not the Father. We just have to act right, and then we get to be with the Father." You know what I mean? Act like me. Don't be me. Just do the right thing. You know what I mean? We as humans don't understand that now, and I can prove it. It's like the state of the world that we're in right now, where if somebody's gonna lose something, they'll lie. They'll lie. They'll let someone else suffer so they don't have to, when if they really told the truth, nobody would really have to suffer, but they don't see it that way, you know what I mean? Human nature trying to take some of their material things away from them, and, well, they'll bark like a dog and roll over and play fetch and do whatever you want them to do, and we don't realize when we play fetch and do all those things, we're, playing fetch with Satan. Satan. That's the thing. You watch all this spirituality stuff, and that's the thing, like, I bitch about Michael Della Rocha saying he's a narcissistic little bitch, and he is. He will teach good things. He's a teacher for crying out loud. That's where he came from, so of course he that's the thing with these cult leaders and shit. They bring you in with some good stuff. Like, how can like, for years, he's been telling her, "We're at the end of this. We're gonna ascend," or "We're going through a portal," or a and 130,000 souls, 130,000 souls just loving him and clinging on to everything he says because you wanna believe people. Like, I don't get it. Maybe he is. I don't know. Anybody who's not really trying to help people or make people aware of their own power, but yet tell them to have their own power, but not really letting them know where they lack the power. But then on top of it, telling them to ignore the problem and pretend like you have the power. You know what I mean? It's all sorts of weird. You don't have power if you're not willing to face your fucking problems. How can we not figure that out as society, eh? Like, we got big problems right in front of our faces, and we just don't wanna even acknowledge it. Too hard, too hard. Fuck. Weird. Oh, girl. They check out the original books. Yeah, I read that one. Hopefully, the unveiling is coming. That's why you need to kinda chill and let it naturally happen, trust me. You can't save the world, you can't drive yourself mad. No, I'm not driving myself how do you know you're right? How do you know you're right? I'm not trying to be a dick, but how do you know you're right? These people say they're chosen, but they don't wanna help anybody. They don't wanna do the right things. They want channels, and they wanna say that they manifest stuff because they're telling people their futures for 4444. These people are hurting people's brains. and they're headed for a fucking people who think they're spiritual are not fucking spiritual, and they're leading people down who wanna be spiritual, and they're going down these fucking lanes of stupidity. Well, how do you know? How do you know that people will wake up on their own time? How do you know there's not a hell? How do you know that it doesn't just end or like, I'm being for real. Like, hey, I fucking worked really hard on this earth to fucking get my soul in the position that it's in, to stand up for what's right and fucking don't give a fuck what anybody says about you. And knowing the right from wrong, and any soul who doesn't wanna fucking participate in doing that, I don't wanna go to an afterlife with. Fuck that. No way, man. I why would you wanna live this fucking evil over again? This is fucking stupid. You're trying to convince me to fucking not help people and just not drive myself fucking mad? But I can like, are these children that are fucking trafficked and shit, is that fucking real? Or fentanyl fucking real and you're not supposed to care? Are you fucking for real? Are you heartless, stupid, or what? What do you know? How do you have this information? How does everybody fucking know what's gonna happen? Because a man is fucking told them. A man is fucking told them. Well, then what are you saying? What if we aren't the natural progression of how things go? What if humanity has to fucking take a stand and do what's right and not rely on a fucking individual or like we just don't fucking get it. I like if you got information that I don't have somehow and you can tell me from an experience so I can accept the fact of what you're telling me, then I can accept it. But if you're telling me it just comes from your brain or a man told you that, God tells me to be a warrior for him. Never give up on him. Always fight for the truth. So I don't know what the fuck happens. All I know is I wanna be on the good side of it. That's all I know. I went through hell for a reason. It's to educate and help others. That's experience. Okay, I understand, trust me, I do, I get it. I understand why you would choose your own happiness rather than continue to try and help people because it is fucking mind numbing, it'll drive you crazy, you're right, 'cause something tells me something's gonna happen soon, and I'm supposed to be a part of it, so I just can't stop. I'm supposed to bring people to be a part of it, but I don't wanna be it. I drive myself crazy because I do think I'm chosen. God has planned for me, and if I don't do the right things, then, well, hey, Smash Pumpkin, what is it you don't like that I do? Huh? What is it you don't like that I do, bud? What what problem do I cause you? Huh? That you don't wanna see the children you like seeing that shit happen, or Oh, I've been the problem a lot of times, and I fix it. You've never heard me come on here and correct myself? You'll find it quite a few times there, my friend. I don't know, but then again, you're trying to tell me I'm the problem. Where? If you're gonna call me a problem, you have to let me know what the problem is. 'Cause you can make me realize that maybe I am the problem. My approach, you don't like the truth? Have you ever seen my approach beforehand? You ever see how I approach people before I only match their energy. That's all. That's all I do. Prove me wrong. Huh? See, that's how the world got into this problem, Smash Pumpkin. Everybody wants it nice. Look at where nice has got us. Putting men into little girls' change rooms. Is that something you like? Or is that something you think you should stop? Where do you stand on that issue, huh? What about women's dreams being smashed, huh? Huh? Is that something worth standing up for you? Huh? How about for you to operate your own brain? Is that worth fighting for you? You think that I'm doing something wrong? Thinking poorly or something? Let me know how my thinking is stinking, because I think you're thinking stinking. I know you're powerful. You don't. You're the problem. That's what I think, and I just gave you the reasons why. Just didn't say, "Hey, you're the problem in the world, Smash Pumpkin." You won't use the gifts that God gave you to make a better world. You like sitting the way you are, thinking you're better than me and that I'm the problem in the world, when in fact it's you, sweetheart. It's you. With reasons. But I'm more than interesting to take a rebuttal from you. Where am I the problem and where do you see the issues other than the approach? You don't like it truthful. You'd rather get it not truthful so it doesn't hurt your feces. Hey, bud, Jesus said, when I come back, oh, I'm coming for division. Narcissism. You're gonna have to get rid of it, people. She's a motherfucker. Oh, she's a bitch. I know it's really hard for narcissists to accept the truth. It's like kind of like when you watch Patty Lynn when she does her videos, and she starts going all swirly. Give up dreams for you, right? Good old narcissist when you get them in a truth trap. That's the thing on the internet. They can just run away, come back, and say more stupid stuff like Uncle Will. You've spoken some truths on subjects, but what one yourself? Where have I been untruthful about myself? Please let me know. Please let me know. Because if you think that I've lied, I really well, I have to accept it if you let me know. But I'll prove that it wasn't a lie if I can. You know what I mean? But you let me know where I'm lying to myself. Huh? I could very well be crazy, thinking I'm chosen, doing the right things for God. That's a possibility. Yes, it is. but I'm not taking the chance just in case God's real. And this is real. Israel's might be a mindset. You deflect everything, first of all. No, that's what you're doing right now. You're saying I'm deflecting. No, no, no. Name a time I've ever deflected. You guys like to use this on me. Name a time I've ever deflected. See, because you like to use this language because it makes me look bad, but I'm not dumb enough to fall for your stupid shit. How have I not, in all of your interactions, give you an answer? Where have I deflected? I wasn't deflecting. If you're telling me I'm deflecting, I need to know what I'm deflecting from. Do you get that, moron? Do you understand how this works, right? You lack intelligence to play this game with me, fella. Hey, keep on going. Let me know. You can show me where I'm stupid. Please, I'm waiting. Don't want to play games with chosen ones. I'm telling you right now. Look in the mirror. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, another deflection, eh? Deflector. Smash Pumpkins, a deflector. Claiming I'm the deflector. When clearly you can ask me any questions you want, Smash Pumpkin. I don't deflect, honey. You can rewind the tape. Take another lesson. Yeah, I guess that is a deflection in the mirror, eh? Or a reflection of your deflection. You are something stupid, you know that? Like, why can't you just give it up? Just say, "Hey, I should become a better person." Carl, really? I'll try this truth thing out rather than being a hater. You might not be crazy, but, well, really can't say where I have a problem with you, but, well, I do because you'll do things I won't do. I'm a big old loser. I don't wanna win in life. I'm the smashed pumpkin. Today is the greatest day you'll ever know. Smashed pumpkin. Hey, maybe we'll come on later, right? But like, I can't take this dog in my face anymore. I gotta do something. Go for a walk with him or something, or let him outside, or at least he's not trying to chew on me now. Anyways, everybody, well, just in case I don't see you later, but I hope I do. If I, you know, feel right in my tummy to do another video. You know what I mean? The cloud's coming, Smash Pumpkin. I can feel it. I don't like it.